experience. Going to the mountains and then actually cycling in one of the toughest routes. When I asked the organizers, if you rate this, cycling route from 1 to 5, he said 5. It's one of the toughest routes. A lot of people may not have realized that, in our group, but we were still, Sujata had prepared us. So downhills are quite risky. It's because the roads are obviously not smooth throughout. There are patches, a lot of patches which are very, very rough. There are small, the boulders. There are like pebbles and sands, and it obviously skids. So you need to be careful. Yeah, I think it was a good lesson when we came down from Rohtang Pass. We all of us were coming down with excitement and obviously speed thrills. But that was a good experience. I fell a bit. It wasn't that scary, but I had some bruises. But it was more like a warning. Sujata, be careful. You've got 8 more days to go. Be careful. So I think then onwards, I actually just wanted to be more conscious, especially while coming downhill. So I think the best part about this trip was also the teamwork. We went together. Siddharth had a strategy that we would go 5 kilometers first, and then probably 3, and then 2. We'll wait for the rest. Reach the lunch area. Get together again, and then move on. That would really keep the motivation of everybody intact, and be able to reach the destination on that day. So I think it's been a great experience. Mountains obviously is tricky for everybody, because you don't know, the moment you don't take care of yourself, probably you don't drink water, you might get into that zone of AMS. So I think the crew over there were really good. They were knowledgeable. They ensured that even if somebody was falling sick, they got better. They took rest. They literally forced you to not to actually ride on that particular day, and the person got back the next day. So I think we had a team who had a very strong mindset that we had to do this, and slowly, because it was a long, I think 9 days of expedition. People recovered, and they were strong enough to get back and get back on the cycle, and they started riding. None of us actually in this team, like woman or male member, whoever it is, and most of us have families back home. It is impossible to even go for trainings. The trainings that we did. This was 8 days. We had been training for 2.5 months, where we were away from home for 5 hours, 6 hours, especially during the long rides. It is impossible to do any of it, along with this entire trip without family support. So, thanks, Michelle.